When ooze surroundin' be people, and ears hang limp from jabjaw, and shout, shuddy fucking gobs, and sudden know 'tis self-own sound thus driven e to daft. When oo last at party, kissing concrete floor, fagash tongue oo gritty crunch be gobbin', and even morning disinfectant slurper. And when e lie curari still, to seek relief in feigning dead, then so-called friends e find, and spaken, is he dead? Ah well, wasoon telly, then welcome. Ooh, Taz, welcome in Blue Jam, Blue Jam, Blue Jam, Blue Jam, Blue Jam.
Mrs. Bell?
Yes.
I'm afraid it's not good news. As you know, in that kind of collision, obviously a lot of damage can occur.
Right.
And I was in theatre all the time. We'd heard it was pretty bad when he came in, but when they actually took his helmet off, I mean, you know, it was like his head had caught fire from the inside or something. It was absolutely gross. We just legged it. We freaked and legged it. It smelled like a canteen lunch. And we were all hiding down the corridor by the coffee machine, and it was like, did you see he was still breathing? We couldn't believe that he was still alive, honestly. I mean, we ran back and looked through the glass, and we could see that his arm was moving. Eventually it was a nurse who actually told us we had to go back in. No, by that time he'd gone. Down to the mortuary, I think.
Mortuary?
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to see that. I honestly don't think you would. It would do your head in. I mean, really. Real mess. It's one of the worst things I've seen. It was gross. Really bad. I'm very sorry. It's probably best if you had a cup of tea and went home. Try to forget about all this.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. Ciao.
Here she comes, wheel on a trolley. Mary Ann Hobbs wheels on a trolley. Every corner of her great big head supported by a wooden buttress. And when she smiles, it looks like an exploding pig. All the children watch screaming from the bar. From the air is full of bawling. Police cover her up with a
Hello? Are you Maria? Come in.
Where's the body?
Just here.
How did it happen?
We had a fight. Fell down the stairs. Banged his head on the step.
Right. listen carefully and do exactly as I say. I need buckets, a saw, an axe if you've got one, a bread knife, mops, rubber gloves, and some juice.
Juice?
Yes. Please, orange, please.
Oh, right. Hello.
Hurry up!
Okay. Sorry.
Right. Now, everything I cut off, you put in the bucket. Feet first. Hold his shin.
Jesus, you fucking killed him!
Shut up!
You shot him!
Shut up!
He was still alive!
Be fucking quiet! Get the phone.
Hello? Yes.
Who is it?
It's one of the neighbours.
Tell him it was the boiler.
It was the boiler. No, it was the boiler. Yeah,
It was a fucking boiler. Now mind your fucking business.
what did you do that
Shut
for?
up and help me saw out the man.
But I can't do that.
Don't argue, just chop him up. We're in a real hurry now. Answer it and tell him to go away.
Hello?
Everything all right, sir? We heard there were some loud bangs.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mind if I come in for a moment?
Well, it was a...
What's that? Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's been an accident.
He killed the man.
What? What, love?
He killed the man.
Is that right, sir?
I hired you to sort this out.
I think you'd better come with us.
You fucked it up.
I am only 4.
Come on, sir.
You said you could sort it out.
I did try.
Said you've done this before.
Come on.
I am only 4.
I'll fucking get you.
I am 4 years and 3 months. Chopped up man, 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 chopped up man.
Yes, I'd like a case of the Cuvée Napa, please.
Sorry, are you 18?
Oh, yes, I'm 45. Is there a discount on a
You
case?
don't look it.
No, that's very flattering. Do you have a case of this one?
It's just that a lot of under 18s do look, 40 plus these days.
Yeah, I suppose some of them do, but I just want a case of
Have you got any documentary proof of your age? Sort of driving licence, birth certificate?
Actually, I don't. But, well,
I'm
quite
sorry,
obviously...
I can't sell alcohol to anybody under 18. It's...
Well, isn't it obvious that I'm over 18?
Well, you say that, but if it turns out that you're not, then...
Oh, well, look at the grey hair. I'm quite obviously well above the legal age, so...
It could be makeup.
Oh, come on, don't be silly. Look, I am actually in a hurry. My wife's already serving the hors d'oeuvre. I've got some important guests for dinner, and I would just like to have a case of this wine.
Well, I'm sorry, as I say, I've got to be certain, otherwise I could lose my job, you see.
Look, I'm sorry, but I do actually have to buy a case of wine. I'm quite obviously old enough to buy it.
Well, that could be false hair, couldn't it?
False hair? Don't be ridiculous. Tell me, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Well, I've been buying alcohol in shops just like this for more than, well, since before you were born. In fact, I was in here last night buying some cigarettes.
Oh, yeah? Well, you can buy cigarettes over the age of 16.
Oh, I see. So I'm over the age of 16, but you don't think I'm over 18?
Well, you're obviously over 16, yeah.
How old does that make me?
I'm 17.
Oh, for God's sake. You think I'm 17?
Yeah, I think about 17.
Okay, I am 17. I'll be 18 next birthday, which is in 2 weeks' time, right? Now, I've got my wife at home, and she's a lot older than me. I'm under adult supervision, so, look, there's no one here. I won't tell anybody. Could you please just sell me the Cuvée Napa?
Oh, very sorry, I can't.
Why not?
Well, you just told me you're 17.
Oh, this is fucking ridiculous.
Sell alcohol to anybody under...
Look,
18.
I've got people waiting. They're important guests. I've had a very stressful day. I don't have time for
I'm
this.
sorry, son. Off you go.
All I want is a case of wine.
All right, you had a good go.
Look, I could get you fired for this.
Don't threaten me. Go
Look,
on.
do you want to lose your job?
Go on, son.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is bloody absurd.
It's very immature.
Look, I'm getting really annoyed about this. Can you just sell me the wine?
Well, I'm sorry, you're a very rude young man. If you just like to move along,
Oh,
please.
fucking right. You don't know fucking anything, mate.
I'm sure your mother would be very pleased to hear you use language like that.
Job for this.
Yeah, she'd be very proud of you.
Right, you. How old do you think I am? Do I look over 18?
Bloody kids.
I do, yes. There's a fucking wanker down there who won't sell me a bottle of wine because he thinks I'm not old enough. I don't know what you're laughing at. It's not fucking funny. Yeah, and you too. Oh, fuck off.
Dear me.
Morning, sir.
Morning. Morning.
Morning, Mr. Ventham.
Can I go straight through, please?
We are running just a little behind.
Oh, dear.
But take a seat and I'll hurry him up for you.
Thank you.
Mr. Ventham.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Do you mind if I carry on?
No.
Thank you.
Do you like a cup of coffee?
Yes, please. Oh, yes, thank you.
Right. Thanks. It's ready for you now, Mr. Ventham.
Thank you.
Mr. Ventham, good morning.
Good morning.
What can we do for you today?
Could you do my pockets, please?
Certainly. Any particular problems?
I found they've been getting rather untidy
Yes.
due to my cold.
Right, sir. Let's have a look.
Thank you.
It's just... If I may suggest, sir, I'm better restrict you to just the one handkerchief.
Right.
You seem to be favouring the red one.
Yes.
So that can go there. Now I'll also trim your change and your keys. Now have a light pocket lubricant.
Ah, good.
Shouldn't feel any bigger than a pea's.
Right, thanks.
Anything else, sir?
Just the tie.
Oh, yes.
Afraid I dressed rather quickly today.
Yes, sir. Busy? There we are, sir.
Thank you.
Right, sir. That's, £68.50. Shall I put that on your account?
Yes.
Right you are, sir. Oh, little fleck of egg on the top lip there, sir.
Yes.
Right, we'll see you again soon, then, sir.
Yes, thank you. Goodbye.
Good day, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Ventham.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
Very smart, sir.
Thank you very much. Taxi. Taxi. Can I get... Taxi! Sorry! Shh.
Come in.
Afternoon, Doctor.
Do lower yourself towards the floor and just allow the flat part of the chair to interrupt the movement.
Thank you.
Now, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I've been getting this really bad ache in my jaw. Here. And it sort of turns into a headache sometimes. It makes it really difficult to concentrate.
Yes.
At work can make me pretty bad-tempered.
Yes, it
grumpy.
would, yes. Contribute to the strain.
Yeah, sort of vicious circle.
Oh, yes.
No.
You're not taking heroin at the moment, are you?
No.
Okay. Well, it's pretty straightforward. I can give you a shot now.
Ooh.
A nurse can take you through the procedures next door.
Heroin.
Yes, you should simmer down with a bit of that. Roll up your sleeve. Just a bit further so I can... Yep, that's it. Right, you'll probably feel a bit sick today. Maybe even be sick. Hold still. But you won't mind at all. In fact, you'll probably think throwing up is nice. Wonderful drug. There. See? Now, you may feel a bit rough tomorrow, so I'd like to see you again tomorrow morning.
Right.
And for the next few days after that, you can get your injections from nurse. And by the end of the week, you should be doing it all yourself.
It feels quite funny. Will I become addicted?
Oh, yes, but I mean, if you stick to medicinal quality heroin and clean needles, you should be fine.
Right.
And in any case, the treatment for addiction is a substance very like heroin, so you win either way.
Oh, good.
Jolly good. You can make your way out there now.
Oh, yeah. I do feel quite sick. Thanks.
Okay, well, don't forget your jacket.
Oh. Sorry.
See you tomorrow.
see the giant Simon Mayo thrashing around the funfair and pissing on the fleeing women's heads.
I get injured quite badly, so I can only do it every couple of years or so. I suppose that's what makes it quite special.
Okay.
I climb out onto a high window ledge and try and stand there for as long as I can with my head in a diving helmet full of bees.
I'll put the bees in.
Once they're in the helmet, it's only a matter of time before I lose my balance. And the fact that no one has ever been there to catch me at the bottom says it all, really.
Hello, I'm Nicholas Parsons. And I just love the warm flap of a cow's tongue. Warm flap of a cow's tongue. On my big greasy balls.
When did he die? 9 days ago. Good.
And what was the cause?
Hot. I'm Autumn Callop.
And I'm
he
Bursley
was
West.
41. We offer people the opportunity to bring their loved ones back to life. Okay, Mrs. Rice. Now, trying to bring him back does involve a small amount of damage to the body.
Damage.
It's quite a task to raise the dead properly. Yes. And it does cost £2,000 whether we manage to succeed to manage. Right. Okay. Yes. Good.
Well done, Mrs. Wright.
Shaking hands. It's important to know as much as possible about the corpse before we try and raise it. Not everyone thinks it through properly. So, your wife's been dead 2 years.
Yes.
You see, that could be problematic.
Oh.
For her quality of life, should she return.
Why?
Changes.
Sorry.
Flaky changes.
We did raise a 3-year-old corpse once. Just a sort of flaky thing with pain in its bone. It committed suicide after 2 hours by taking a power shower.
In front of a dog.
Now we're going to do some boiling in the stomach area. I'll be pulping the bone in his shins with this half shaft, squeezing the pulp out through this aperture and adding it to the boiling parts of the man. And I want you to take this, it's quite heavy, club hammer and hammer his mouth and shout his name, okay? Oh my goodness.
I'll ask you one final time. Are you sure you want to do this with us, Mrs. Rice?
Yes.
Right.
Peter? Peter? Peter?
Harder.
Peter?
Like this.
Peter! 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 Oh, Peter! I think his jaw's coming off. Should I stop?
No, don't stop, Mrs. Rice.
Oh, Peter! I think he's waking up.
Hit him hard in the forehead.
Oh my God, what shall I do?
Leave it in, Mrs. Rice.
He started to come round, Mrs. Rice, but his forehead was soft. With Mrs. Rice, I let her murder him back to death because of what she'd done to the mouth.
Very common indeed.
The recently dead can come back very, very angry, and he might have done her a damage. The best resurrection I've done was actually on Mr. West after he'd been killed by a swan.
Indeed.
But even he didn't come back all the way. Oh dear. I used to take pleasure in bringing the dead back, but we found that people only really do it to bollock them. They're often very angry with them for dying, and the recently dead are very sensitive. We've often seen them crying in the car park. Car park. Car park. Car park. Car park.
When oohs surround and be people, and ears hang limp from jabjaw, and shout, shuddy fucking gobs, and sudden know 'tis self-own sound thus driven e to daft. When oo last at party, kissing concrete floor, fagash tongue oo gritty crunch be gobbin, and even morning disinfectant slurper. And when e lie curari still, to seek relief in feigning dead, then so-called friends e find, and spaken, is he dead? Ah well, wasun telly. Then welcome.